today's video, we're going to show you a new project that we just completed. This is a project reveal for a kitchen makeover in Thika. So before we go far, I'd like to show you what the kitchen looked like before we came in. So, as you can see, at this part here, the kitchen ended where this beam is, right here, where I'm standing. So from this point onwards, that's where the kitchen was. On this other side, we had the laundry. So on this one, we had a small window. The window was the size, half the size of this. And then we had a door going out, and another door at this point here going out. And we had a washing machine and a tap for the laundry area there. So on this part where the kitchen was, the cooker was somewhere a bit central, and we had the sink right here. And this fridge was in the dining area. And on this area, we had cabinets going across. So this was more of a lower window, if you may, as you can see it. The other thing was, there was a door here that was opening towards the left side, and the ceiling was just plain. So the main reason the client called us was that they felt the kitchen was a bit too squeezed, and then they needed a fresh breath into the kitchen, and sufficient space, sufficient worktop. Because you can imagine, if you had this cooker here and you have the sink, then you have very limited working space, and even the fridge was exiled into the dining. So when we moved in, the first step was to remove the cabinets that were here, and then we broke down this wall. After we broke down this wall, we increased the size of this window and blocked that door there. And then now we had a proper background on where we started building on. After that, we did the electrical points. The new electrical points, you can see the sockets, the new sockets, the hood socket, the new positions of the appliances, that's the cooker, the new position of the fridge we provided for the socket, the microwave, and an oven if they want to have it in future, the inbuilt oven. And then for plumbing, we moved the pipes and brought the sink right here where it is. After the electrical and plumbing points, we did the floor plinth where the cabinets are sitting there according to the design. You can see where the cooker is. We don't usually raise this because it's a safety hazard if you're placing the cooker on top of a plinth. You see the fridge position as well is usually not raised because of the safety issues that are involved if you raise it. After the plinth, we assembled the cabinets carcasses. First to the low level cabinets and then the high level cabinets, after which we did the granite worktop and installed the sink, and then we did the wall tiling, and then the floor tiling, and then we did the doors, which is the faces. One step that has skipped my mind is that ceiling. This ceiling was one of the first, after a while, after we client and the project had gone on, there are things that usually you find that you need to incorporate, or if you need to add something that adds to the beauty and functionality of the space, the client was still open. So that's when we came up with this ceiling design to enable us to spread the light. You can see we have evenly spread down lighters. We have the indirect light of the snake light, and then we have these two pendant lights. So actually the evening the place is very well lit and it looks beautiful. So after the cabinets then and the wall tiling, we installed the sockets, we did the painting, and then one more thing that came up later was the removal of this door. We realized that it was a bit congesting this area, so because if we were to open it this way, then it provided a blind spot, and then this way again, so we didn't see a need of having the door, and we have partially open kitchen. So this was the very last thing actually before we handed over the site, and there we have it. You see, it's a beautiful kitchen. The fridge now has its own space here in the kitchen. We have a lot of working space. The worktops are enough. You can see on either side of the cooker, sufficient worktop. We have that granite also overlapping on the other side where we have open shelves. And the colors are well blended. You see the white and black. We have black handles, black countertop, white cabinets, white subway tiles. It's beautiful. The curtain rod as well is black. So it's a sort of minimalist kind of look that gives it a beautiful, bright and contemporary look. And even the detail on the doors, you can see there, it's beautiful. So that's our exciting project. I'm happy to show you the project around and take one last look at the project. Thanks for joining me, and my name is Walter Mbaka, and be sure to join us in our next project as we take on a journey on improving interior homes in Kenya.